Manda. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be playing around in my TPC Nation hybrid planner, and there's a hair. I'm going to be using basically leftovers from the kits that I used for my work planner and my catch-all. It's the print petticoat banded Femme Fleur kit. I've used a good some of it, so let's go ahead and get started. I've gone ahead and this is leftovers from the monthly kit. Okay, so I went in and put in some dividers, like clear. This is clear, like report cover material that I've made different dividers out of. So let's flip over, take this out. I spilled coffee on it. That's not very important. So let's get started here. So this is Sunday. I didn't do anything journaling wise Sunday. I need to catch up. But this is like a full sheet that I'm using it to the divider here, so that I can flip back and forth to this page. So let's go ahead and take out this dashboard and this weekly, because that's what we're going to be concentrating on today. So let me just flip back to what I did in the dashboard here. Yeah. So this is how it ended up being this week. So there we go. I kind of like it. Let's try something similar. So I need, I wonder if I want to use these headers here. Or do I want to save them? I think I'm going to use these. There's so many different types of headers in this kit. It's just insane. Like, in a good way. Sorry about my chair. I needed to lean over and get something so that I can put these down as evenly as possible. It is Monday morning when I'm recording this before I head out to work. It is actually quite cold. It's currently 36 degrees outside. It's supposed to be spring, and we have like winter weather right now. It's insane. So I'm just gonna head and put these down. These do a pretty darn good job of being headers. I mean, they're designed to be headers, but for being headers for this particular layout. It's like perfectly sized. It's like they did it on purpose or something. I think what I want to do next is do some, let's see. Let's look for the longer checklists. We're there. Found them. So I don't have to save the little ones for the ones that I don't have to cut too much, maybe. I am gonna have to cut these if I want to use them this way. Meh. Okay. We will do that later. So I don't want this video to be hella long, because it's probably gonna be hella long anyway. Let's see, let's get out the, I need this one. Watch you see the last one. Last one I look at. Yes, it is. Okay. So we want to do home. Personal. YouTube. And then where's the other one? Here we are. And writing. I actually took off, I got ahead a little bit in my writing, so I took off Saturday and Sunday writing. I actually spent it reading. I'm reading, what am I reading? I'm reading, Writing for Dummies. You know, like the For Dummies book. Like I'm like, you know, I went to school and have a degree in creative writing, but at the same time I like to read all kinds of books about writing, whether they're for like beginners or whatever, but that's the book I'm reading right now. I love the For Dummies books. They're you know, to the point, don't have a bunch of like BS in them that a lot of books do. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, like, especially if it's like it's sort of like a self-important thing, kind of, when people write about stuff, especially like things that they think that they are pros at or whatever. So I'm just whiting this out because the date headers are pretty pale. Not the best job, but it'll do. So let's grab the date covers. Let's just grab them off of this one, since I've started using that. And where are the date dots? There. It's kind of like, why don't you put things that go together on the same page? Where did I put my tweezers? Today's the 9th. So that's one of the things I don't really understand about, like, I get people when it, like, when you make kits, you fit things wherever you can fit them, but at the same time it's like, put the stuff that you're going to use together, because this is on page 5B. The covers are on page 2B. It's like, put them on the same page. Because if I wanted to use, if I needed to print another one, I would have to print 2 pages, you know? Which I print out a whole bunch of these anyway, so it's not that, I don't know why I'm complaining. But anyway. But yes, this week is the last week of working from home full-time. And I am just like, no, I don't want to go back to work. I mean, I've never left work, but like, I don't want to work in the office full-time, you know? It's because it's one of those open office plans, and as an introvert, it's not fun. Like, there's just constant, and the way that, like, like, we're on top of each other. There's no space between each other. It's just like, it's not conducive to my introvertness. All right, let me look at how I laid this sidebar out. So I ended up changing down here to put habit trackers. I think I just had a list. but I ended up changing it a little bit there. So I think what I'm gonna do is, let's see. I think I'm gonna use this one. And just cover up this bit so that it's not quite as dark. And we'll put this here. And the birds are going nuts outside, like they do. It's so funny, I got the Tipsy Dog version of this, and I'm just gonna cover it all up, like. Oh well. Let's see. I think I'm gonna let's use this sort of to give that a little bit of division there. And then I wanna do, let's do oh, there's that one too. Those two together. There we go, there's a weekly, and there's some habit trackers. Okay. Do I want to put this week? Last week I used this for spending tracking, and I didn't really keep up with it, but we will see what I use it for this week. Is there a hydration checker? Or did I use it out of this set? No, there's not. There's that one. I guess I did. I think it was in there. But I have the other set that I printed, so let's see. Yep, there we go. I printed 2 sets, so we should be fine to cover all of these. I'm looking for that washi sheath again. There it is. To sort of cover all of these planners. I got so many of them. That's going to match too much again. But it will. The colors are fairly matchy-matchy because they're so neutral. Like this one's slightly brown and this one's slightly pink. There's not much of a variation. But that's okay, that's what I was kind of going for. All right, and now I want to put maybe this one here. Maybe put this little bit here to cover from the bottom. Stick of washi. There we go. And then where are those habit trackers? There's like a couple that I really want to track on this. So we'll do this. And that's the sidebar done. Okay. All right, so next I did headers. So day headers. So that has headers. That has headers. That has headers. That does. That does not. This does, and this does. Okay. Let's go with the were the ones that had. We'll use the to-do since I don't have any, since I used the todays. So this will be like, what to do today? Okay, so we have, let me get my other planner out. So I can see, okay. So we have, did I use all the bill dues? I think I did. Okay, so I'll just use flags. So we will use this on Tuesday. We'll just put it, that's really big. Put it this way. Then I have one on today. Today's just, this week is just a week of bills. All the bills. And then on Thursday. All right, so on Wednesday I have an appointment, and then on Thursday I have an appointment that I actually have to leave the house for. So I'm gonna go ahead and use, so Wednesday, I need to go to the car dealership and get a recall fixed. It's just like a, it's not even really a recall. I mean, they call it a recall, but it's more of a, they need to do an update on the software. Oh yeah, and I had another bill due on Sunday. Like I said, week of bills, all the bills. And on Sunday, I also need to do my weekly weigh-in. You probably can't even see this color because it's so pale. So that will be that. Let me see, is there a, like a little icon I can use? There's some more on this one. I'll use this little pin with the, that will work. Okay, that's that for that box. Next I did YouTube. So let's use, where did all pages with all the headers go? Can I use little things? I think I'm going to use these glitter headers. This is my YouTube section, and I went ahead and when I did this one, like I did it screen, knocking stuff over, I went ahead and put the clear headers on top so that I can have a name on each section. I'm not going to do it in this video because that would take that takes even more time. But yes, that's what this section is going to be. And my fingers are like having issues because they're cold. Cold fingers. Also, my feet are cold too. But if I don't like putting, I don't like, and another reason why I don't want to go to work, I'd have to wear shoes. I don't like wearing shoes. I know it's weird. I just don't like wearing shoes. So let's see what, these are boxes here. Those are boxes. Just seeing what I could use for marking videos. I think I'll just use the rest of the appointment stickers since I'm not going to need them. So I'm going to alternate colors. So video here. Whoo, again, very pale. Video here. Video here. Actually, I should probably put this one. This one. This one. This. And this. That will be the, oh, I don't even do one on Sunday. I don't do one on Sunday, so don't need that. Okay. There is that. So that's the YouTube. Next up is writing. So let's get those hairs back up here. Guess I'll use the pale, the super pale ones. Suppose if you're really into using big sticker kits, this planner is definitely good for that. These kits come with so many different things. It's like, what? I usually don't use them all, but now that I've been using these, is there anything? Let's use these scalloped. I thought I saw another page of scalloped ones. There's one. Yeah, that should work. And there's 6 of them. I usually don't write on Sundays. I usually like take Sundays off, so that should be fine. And let's do here. And this is just for like word count. Put this one here. Let's try. Sorry, my allergies are wonky today. And then let's do this one here, because these are kind of patterned. This one's kind of patterned, so did not realize that when I was putting them down. Very similar pattern. Alrighty, that's that. Okie dokie. Next up is home. This is, actually, I think I want to put the darker ones down. Kind of alternate. This is my like chores for the day kind of thing. What I need to do at home. I think this week is, I haven't looked it up. Like, you would think I would remember the rotation after doing it for a year. But I believe it's kitchen, and I need to really get in there and just purge some stuff and reorganize. So that's going to be this, if it's kitchen, I think it is. I'm 90% sure it's kitchen. That's what we'll be doing this week. And I've been trying to like really give my house a deep clean before and organize before I go back to work full time. And like the kitchen and pantry are like the two really big ones. I'm also thinking about renting out this office as a spare, like as a room. Since I'm going back to work, I honestly don't need an office. Like, I don't need as much space as I have currently. It was what was available at the time, and I could afford it. And like, I spend most of my time in my bedroom. Like, legit. If I'm not working in here in my office during work hours, I'm in my bedroom. And yeah. That's just how that is. So what I am going to do here is put down, where are the little half checklists? Here we go. For home. Because I tried not to do too many things a day because, you know, it's just the way the Fly Lady routine goes. You know, you just do like 15 minutes. Because your girl got plenty of other stuff to do. And I think, like, it doesn't seem like you make a lot of progress, but it's less to me. It's especially if you have a lot to cover, the 15 minutes makes it seem less daunting. Like, you set a timer and you say, I have 15 minutes and I'm going to do this, and that's all I'm going to do. It just makes, to me, things go a lot smoother and is less overwhelming. All right, so that is the weekly spread in my TPC planner this week. So let's go ahead and pop her back in. So let's flip to here. And this is going to be that. Let me find where I put the other pages, because I know I put them, not the other pages, the other dividers. There they are. They're kind of hard to find. So this one goes here in the weekly. That's the wrong way. They're very super thin because I used report cover, clear report cover. And then this one lets me flip to the day. Super thin. Hey, get in there. There we go. So that is my weekly spread for my TPC Nation. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.